Hello everyone, Brett McCrae here with your Northern Ag Report. Earlier this spring, Republican Senator John Thune of South Dakota led 40 of his colleagues in reintroducing legislation to permanently repeal the federal estate tax, also called the death tax. Thune says the death tax unfairly affects farmers and ranchers as they try to pass on the family operation.
It allows the federal government really to claim up to 40% of a taxable estate. Your liquid assets, in other words, the cash that a farmer might have available, isn't likely to come close to covering the tax bill from the federal government. So the only thing that ends up being left is for the children to start selling off farm equipment and land. In some cases, they might be able to keep the farm, but a smaller version of it. In others, may have to sell off the farm entirely. And the same thing can happen with other types of family-owned businesses.
Thune says that family farms and ranches, which are traditionally businesses that are asset-rich but cash-poor, are unfairly punished by the federal estate tax. The American Sheep Industry Association has joined a coalition of other ag trade organizations opposing the OFF Act. Proponents of the bill argue that the Opportunities for Fairness in Farming Act would increase transparency and regulations around commodity checkoff programs. But in a letter to Congress, the coalition states that the bill would simply restrict the important activities like research, market development, and promotion for agricultural products enabled by the checkoff programs. ASI helped develop the American Lamb Checkoff, which is one of the few that assesses packing companies in addition to producers and feeders. Back in an hour with your markets.
We asked Montana farmer Walt Sales about the challenges of mental health in agriculture.
Another drought. There always is. There's always going to be another something. I grew up in a generation of you pulled yourself up by your bootstraps. But it's become evident is what do you do if you can't even find those bootstraps? If you need to talk to somebody, go to beyondtheweather.com for free counseling for Montana ag producers.
Hello everyone, Brett McCrae back with more ag news and your markets. A new tool developed by researchers at Montana State University will help farmers accommodate precision agriculture on their farms. The On-Farm Precision Experimentation Program collects data on weather, markets, and crop production. Based on these variables, the program uses information technology to generate recommendations for seeding rates and fertilizer applications, designed for the highest return on investment in the grower's situation. The On-Farm Precision Experimentation Program is intended to help a producer accomplish their production goals, such as overall yield or grain protein content. This week, feedlots are going to struggle trying to earn higher bids for fat cattle in the cash market, as packers were able to contract a large percentage of last week's purchase on deferred delivery, lessening their need to buy aggressively for immediate harvest. On Friday in St. Onge, slaughter cows traded mostly from 84 cents to 106, heiferettes from 130 to 175. At the Bowman auction market Monday, 80 to 90 pound lambs traded from 165 to 183. It really seems like wheat markets can't catch a break, enduring another session of lower prices Tuesday. Weather in the southwestern part of the United States is keeping buyers out of the winter wheat market, and more accommodating planting conditions in the northern plains is doing the same for spring wheat. That's all for your Ag Report. Have a great day.